This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
I didn't tell half as many lies as my parents.
It's been a hard day.
Got to sweep and dust before I leave the supper.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest. I'm in fine fettle today.
I ought to turn in for the night.
got to press on.
There's much needs doing.
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Let's see.
Life
Where
can
to?
be
Because
tiring
I'd best
even
get
if
to
you've
work.
no troubles.
A tad rowdy. Can't complain.
はい、どうも、桃田でございます。さあ、本日は、ドラゴンズドグマ2やっていきたいと思いますと。で、定期配信でね、時間がだいぶ空いたんですけど、ちょっとね、面白くて、レベルが28になり、職業がファイターだったのがウォーリアーになり、ジョブランクがもう5になってます。というわけで、続きをね、やっていきたいと思います。いやー、もう武器も何もね、現状最強揃えてます。この今装備してるものはほぼほぼ手に入れたものもあるけど、牛舎で向かうことのできる国境沿いの町で、手に入れたもの、主人公とメインポーンの装備も整えました。あとは強化するだけなんだけど、強化用の素材がね、ちょっとないんで、その辺はおいおい、揃えていけたらいいかなとは思います。で、まず行く前に、ちょっと荷物が。荷物をとりあえず預けたいと思うけど、引き出してどうする？こんなもんかな。これは持ってって、これはいいや。これもいらん。で、ランタンは欲しい。どうしようかな。セツラの飛翔石な。奇跡か。これ欲しいけどな。あるとすぐ使っちゃうんだな。ジャスパーはいいや。売れるから。
こんばんは、ドグマに初見です。
はい、こんばんは。2周してる人間が何を言っているんですか？カパさんいらっしゃい。 こんなもんかな。
Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
よしよし。じゃあ早速進めていきますよ。でだ、クエストは
大丈夫、もうすぐ3週目です。
いや、それ大丈夫ないのよ。
初見です。
あ、違うよね。カイラルさんやってるよね。思いっきりね。いらっしゃい。じゃあ、ホーム間保護行こうか。
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We
ホ
cannot do
ーム
everything at
間の
once.
保護はと。こっちかな。多分まだ先なんだよね。クエストオートのクエストやらないといけないっていうのがな、難点だよな。ドグマ面白いんだけど、やっぱりクエストが多すぎる。
Follow me, if you would. Forgive me, but I cannot guide
違
you
う
from
違う
here.
違う。あ、こっちでいいの？あ、ここでいいみたい。
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
夜じゃないから自由に歩けるっしょ。
クエストは今回言うほどだよ、波線メインは。
まあそうかもしれんが、でもサブ回せたら結構な量になるよ。お、なんかある。こんなところにお金があるじゃないか。
サブが多すぎる。 W。
そうね。あ、ここだな。
Oh dear.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
あとは今日のアップデで細かいところが変わった。
そうね、フレームレートとかね。あれちょっとよく分かんなかったら変えてないんだよね、フレームレート。ただモーションブラーだけはオフにしといた。あると邪魔だから。びっくりした。戦うのか。うっそでしょ。嘘でしょ。
こんばんは。
はい、ヒロさんいらっしゃい。ゆっくり見てってね。ほら。ちょっと待って待って待って待って。うそ。 囲まれてる、囲まれてる。
This is beyond me.
ちょっと待って、こんなの聞いてないんだけど。
Give me a moment.
よいしょ。すごいなこの量が。えぐいえぐいえぐい。
This will not go unpunished.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
全部か。なるほど。見づらいね。
何もせずに立ち入り禁止区域に入ったらそうなるわ。
だって助けろっていうクエストでしょこれ。
I should have known I'd not measure up.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths this place.
前作でも変装装備あったじゃん波線。
変装装備。変装装備。そんなもんあったっけ。
What to make of this?
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold.
おっと。
前作でお姫様を助けるときに着る兵士装備。
ああ、なんかあったなそんなんそういえば。ジャブジャブ。あ、一人だけでも倒したい。
This is bad.
今回も似たようなのがある。
あ、
I suppose I can always run.
もしかしてあれか。多分今アイテム取られちゃってるから。
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
どうしようもしねえよ。どうもしねえよ。ウォーリアーに殴りで勝てると思うなよ。
Never should have taken this shift.
オッケー。ロードした方が良き。 もしかして。
ロード案件だよ。もしかしなくても。
そしたら一回
I dare not enter the palace. But I would fain escort you to the castle
お
entrance.、
逃げれたか。
なんとか逃げ出したよ。
逃げれたら OK よ。
じゃあちょっと変装装備を取ってこよう。その前に宿じゃねえや。ちょうど自分の家があるからそこでいいや。
Would you mind coming over here?
あれ、自分家どこだっけ？
Yon path leads not to our destination.
あったあった。
If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. It is not for us to gain savior. We must rest, though the sun is still up.
家の入手クエストが早くなったのはありがたいよね。
そうね。お、ジャスパーくれた。
In another world, a bold and I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
まず倉庫からこれだ。
Come, we've much.
装備。
To be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
よし、これでいいか。城に行かないとね。
Suppose I ought to earn my pay. Not much going on.
Yo, 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 yo.
Time to head to market, methinks.
これだよね。変装装備って。
You're worrying, you aren't living, I say.
あれ、こっちじゃない。いや。どこだっけ。なんで俺ここ来たんだ。
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
変装装備ではあるけどそれ貴族の装備よ。必要なのは兵士装備。
兵士装備。兵士装備なんてあったっか俺。
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Not ruin your day, like getting open.
Not much going on.
兵士装備なんかもらってた？
This place is lovely. We might try my hand with some new
For a
tricks.
song it does.
あるよう、意外と見た目がイケメンな変装装備がある。
One of these days I'll buy myself a man.
もしかしてそれ俺売ってんじゃねえの？
普通に桃さんが入手してないだけ。
あ、そういうこと？
When does my watch end?
Suppose I'll start.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require an entry permit. Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without one. Too many scoundrels are trying that of late. Trade
お城に置いてあるから頑張って見つけてね。
じゃあとりあえずこのまま
I'll
行けば
go
いいん
and
だ
open
な。
the chest.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have calls to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Quite a predicament.
とりあえず城に行かなきゃいけないね。
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Still waiting on that report.
We shall await you here, Master.
I must ask you not to disturb me without cause.
なんで？なんか用があったら私に言ってください言うたやん。
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Such quietude is a blessing.
さーてどこに置いてあるかな。この上かな。どこに置いてあるのかな。怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。ここは一軒の間だな。
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
この庭見るとドグマ1を思い出すわ。どっかに兵士装備置いてあるって言う人いんのかな。
そりゃあ、1のパロですしおっし。
Ignorance is man's worst enemy. Should you espy any large monsters fallen on the road, I ask that you leave them undisturbed. Clearing the high roads of such obstructions falls under the military's purview, but our hands are oft overfull with culling, and the bodies will decay over time, and the
でかなぜ真っ先に牢役絵をやるのか。
なんで？
It's all a matter of practice, I'm sure.
All my peers seem so much more calm. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out of this world.
やっちゃあかんかった？
On me to bear what younger shoulders can't.
Such quietude is a blessing. I'm so preoccupied just. Such quietude.
別のお白クエで変装装備が置いてる部屋の目の前に案内してくれたりするのよ。
っていうことはこれか。
Feels eerie.
Even the best of us.
Here I can let down my hair.
Does life have meaning? Or is aught we do in vain?
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet.
Oh, this is the best part.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems.
ここらしいね。
The sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. Indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair
Dare I presume I've caught your...
いや、よーく考えてみるよ。このクエストだけどさ、今昼間じゃん。夜にしなきゃあかんやん。こっちか。ちょっと夜にしてこよう。
At least my back's not acting up today.
Tis good to be reunited. We have arrived.
普通に見たら受けてるし夜にお城行けば各社様ですかって言われるよ。
Our soldiers need better training. I've been here so long, I almost
そうそうそう、
forgot
この人。
why I wonder if there's any easy word to be given.
この人が連れてってくれるんだよね。
おそらくさっき普通に無視してたね W。
無視してたっていうか、さっきね、話しかけたんだけど、反応なかったよね。
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
あれこれ今何やってんの？俺なんか違うことやってない？ なんかある。お金。
'Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious.
よし。待って、俺何がよしなんだろう。夜にしたのに兵士装備取りに来た意味が。
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir.
Oh?
But there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
どういうこと？
Just about anywhere.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while.
やってないだと？
Always sets me to thinking.
やっていないだと？またなんか手に入れたな。
Blessing. No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy.
なんか舞踏会やるって言ってたじゃん。傷が癒えたからって。復活の兆しありって。
Or is aught we do in vain?
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol. I've things to do.
Talent's talent. I trust this shan't prove a waste of time. I trust this shan't prove a...
Wow. しゃあねえな。 ちょっと待った。肩外してね。
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are shaking delightfully.
Our soldiers need better training. Sometimes I wonder if I'm
もういい、ロイヤー行く。
Oh dear.
てか、これは何？なんかあんじゃん、ここに。お、探求心の証。
So, you've come.
これでいいんだな。これでね、威張り腐ってっていうのは無理だけど、おっと、なんかあった？気のせいか。これでようやく十分に探索ができる。干し芋。なんかある？
兵士装備だといずこでも怒られないという。
ね。
ただ殴ると捕まる。
殴らなきゃいいんでしょ？さっきいた人かな。
Have you come to release me from this jail?
殴ったら捕まった実体験。
あ、マジか。
Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me.
この人でよかったみたいだね。
Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe, he went before the people, insisting that he
民を
and
前
not
にし、
Regent
い
Alphonse
ず
was
れ
the
が
true
王とふさわ
arisen,
しい
the one
真の
fit
各
to
所で
lead
ある
them
かを
as
問
their
うた
ruler.
という記憶がある。
And what
おう
befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell.
なるほど。
That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink. Tell me. I suspected as much. Then we are done.
おー。知識を満たす場所。どこだろう、知識を満たす場所って。
I'll teach him a lesson they won't soon forget.
Bugger off.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
そっ
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
そんな場所が存在するのか。知識を満たせる場所。
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I should like someone to talk to. I want to go home.
どこだろう。
What's this all about?
I can't take it anymore.
こっち違うな。
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
とりあえず探すか。
I don't feel safe here.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
あの人がいるかな。
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
なんか2時間迷って終わりのような気がするな。
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say?
ああ、これでいいのか。
Not Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things.
救いの家のケンドリック。救いの家のケンドリック。こっちかな。
I don't know what to do.
Sets my thoughts down dark.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
ここか。
I must be grateful.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
ケンドリック。違う。
Is there aught I can assist you with? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
ケンドリックとはどこだ。とりあえずお金はもらって夜だからあかんか。とりあえず朝にせんといかんね。
What teachings might salve the people's woes?
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate
No,朝じゃん。
salvation.
My bed goods. Shelters us.
もう一回下行ってみる？
What teachings might salve the people?
じゃあこっちじゃない。まだああ言ってるな。ここでいいと思うんだけどな。今なんか音がしたぞ。開かないね。
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Do not approach me. Do not approach me.
この装備だからダメ？
This is a place of prayer. Chaos in the world begins with...
Do not approach me.
結局一緒か。
Good day, sir.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate. Well met, Sir Arisen.
この人か。
Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, Kai.
じゃなくて
Well
さ。
met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for few can afford perpetual.
ここで装備を変える？
Feel safe here.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
食料なら何でもいい？
Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to...
Let us begin by gathering information. Right you are.
あー、クエストが増えたぞ。
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use. Methinks I know that...
Ho there!
This is a place of prayer.
I spend my days in quiet... Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state. This calls for a curative.
何を勝手に撮ってるんだこいつらは。
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble.
瓦礫を片付けてた。
Don't know why he bothered. Malcolm's been really into exploring of
探
late.
検に夢中。
Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was... Oh, I wonder what it was, Malcolm.
Oi, get out of my...
いる？
This place offers a view of the sea. I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
And what do you want?
Is it true? You're only... I seem to recall someone else boasted. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll...
Well met. This here, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Well, I ne'er. Come on, have a look.
あれ？どこぞの村を追い出された。
Interested? How can he be so cold?
いるじゃん。
Where are we to go if not our own homes?
I haven't seen my husband in some time. You wouldn't happen to know what's become of him, would you, sir?
うちの主人ってお前の主人じゃねえだろう
Got
が。
a hankering for any...
You fond of those, I?
Got a hankering for anything...
I さあどうしたもんかね。
What did I do to deserve this as my lot?
Got any tales to liven? Bugger off if you want it.
あ、ごめんなさい。
Where could Malcolm have? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able...
子供だって2人、ああ、ここにもいたわ。
Ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then?
夜中に牛舎が動いてる。
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
ああ。こっちにも子供がいるな。
What do you want?
Seems like everyone always...
Oi, keep your distance.
子供じゃなかった。
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Death comes...
My head hurts just thinking about it. What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of... For true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest...
花ならなんかどんどん違うクエスト受けてんだけど、でも花だったら家の倉庫に眠ってたはず。枯れてなきゃ。花束。あった。
That's quite enough.
いたいた。
Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already?
もう持ってたわ。
Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor?
なんでしょう。
See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like.
会いたい人に会える。どういうこと？
All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for... Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Aris? For true. I knew I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap
銀
silver
鉱
ore also.
石もある
We can
ぞ。
purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
Right you are.
引き出す銀鉱石。よし。
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you... Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you
これでいい？
ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, Hoya Risen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Right you are.
この人は話せないか。
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom. Truly? Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
寝てないで話を聞かせてくれ。 寝てないで話を聞かせてくれ。ああ。
Wag that tongue at me again.
Oh.
I wonder what it was, Malcolm. Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble.
あの奥?
Wonder if he found anything good. Maybe he was hoping to find.
あの奥ってどこのことだよ。ちょっとだけマイクをオフにしますね。
There's orcs watching me. I'd swear it.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
It's been a hard day.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I never should have come here.
All I've got left are my aches and pains.
This place makes my hair stand on end.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
I pray this harvest is a plentiful one.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, me.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Oof, this headache's driving me up the wall, tis.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. That's just life.
Time to be heading home.
はい、ごめんなさい。戻りました。さてさて。
I don't feel safe here. My greens are second to none.
Anything
情報が全然ないな。
You could try asking the other.
子供の話を聞けばって言うけど。子供の話を聞いてもわからんから。お？
Good day, sir.
この人じゃないのね。でもこれ違うんだよな。調べるところここじゃないんだよな。
Let me get that.
home.
どこだ？違うか。 ないか。どこだろうな。
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain. It is worth considering, if we've the time.
True faith must come from the spirit.
ここの先なんか行けそうだけど。
Each day is harder to bear than the last.
子供なんかいる？他。ここは牢屋だもんね。
We shall remain here.
Well, I suspected as much. Then we are...
あの子供を探さないと話が進まないね。
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
どこにいるんだ？
Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely upon. Moving on from this discussion for now.
'Say, I've noticed you. If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect. I should know. I was among their company till... I've no words.
Lawyer.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then? 'Tis not the life I wish to live.
牢屋にいるのかな。
'Tis good to be busy.
True faith must come from the spirit. 'Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. All is well in the beginning. Wickedness has no hold upon a tranquil mind.
これ開くかな。いやでも攻撃したらまずいよな。詰まったな。
Was I lacking in devotion? I've no words left. Where could Malcolm have gotten? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. Perhaps you could try asking.
いやー、他の子供ってどこよ。瓦礫をどけてたってここの話かな。
こんばんは、スマイリー、缶に来ました。20缶タンフ。
おー、ヤンヤンさんいらっしゃい。今ね、このやってるんですけど、ちょっと詰まってる状態です。ここ行けそうだけど行けないもんな。これどかせたりできないよね。あかんて。街中で剣はあかんて。子供たちに話を聞くったってなんたって。
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. I wonder what it was Malcolm found.
そこはクエストで解放されるところよ。
さっきのところ？じゃあ違うのか。マルコム。
Maybe he was hoping to find some.
マルコム。どこだ
？www。そうなんですね。グラフィックが綺麗ですね。残りがわからん経過。
グラフィックね、アンリアルエンジン使ってるんで綺麗ですよ。何やってんの
？Farming might look like simple work, but 'tisn't.
何やってんの
？Trust in yourself as I trust in you.
たまに喧嘩してる。
そういうこと？残りの子供の残りの子供どこにいるの？
酒場で女中が殴り合ってて笑った記憶が。
酒場でも殴り合ってんの？
This place offers a view of the sea. I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
進まなそうだしヒントいる？
さっきのさ、ヒントもいいんだけど、さっきの女の子数日後に見に行くってなったけど、なんかそれ関係あんのかな。
This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
どこに文字があるって？
ない。
あ、それ関係ないんだ。
教会内を探しな。
教会？
I ought to be getting home. Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
I must be suffering. I used to have a full bed. Wickedness has no hold upon a tranquil mind.
いた。
Is Malcolm all right?
そういうことか。
We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Vaults, eh?
いた。
Let us inform Sir Kendrick of...
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. But let us make haste.
Pick
up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
なんかこの感じ、ワンのエヴァーホールって感じもするけどな。こっちからは開かない。腐ったガライモ。
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead.
すごいの見つけた?
Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
Right you are.
How are we to get through this door?
よいしょ。
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by. Where ought we to go now?
この先ね。マルコも一人で行くな。 やりすぎよ。雲相手にそれはやりすぎよ。なんか今あった気がする。あったー、探求の証。
A splendid discovery. Interesting.
そう、
I shall have to inform my own master of this.
まだヤンヤンさんいるかな。探求の証っていうのが1にもあったと思うんだけど、今回それが小さなメダルの役割してるのよ。
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else
そうなんですね。
about
赤い簡単符。
this. It will be our little secret.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream. You have my support.
ちょっとこの中を見て取れるアイテムがないか確認しよう。いいね。お金になるよ、この本は。もうないか。
Over here, if you please.
よし、じゃあ一旦戻って。
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
あ？こっちか。
This way, master.
違う、こっち、こっち、こっち。
Have you a different destination in mind, master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
ここに用がある
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
もう最高じゃない。ねえ、あそこに図書館があったんだから。それにこの格好をしてれば他の兵士に気づかれないっていうし。
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities?
見つけたよ。
Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able...
よし。 こに敵がいなきゃいいけど。
Time to hit the sack. And deep in my cups as 'tis.
いるな。
'Tis good to be reunited. A door of sturdy make. 'Twill be impossible.
This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
OK。これで一つ終わった。で、あとはお話をしに行けばいいんだな。いや、ほんと一つのクエストが長いわ。
そろそろ寝るので残りはアーカイブで見ますね。
はーい、おやすみなさい。ゆっくり休んでくださいね。
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen
Your
Your Majesty's claim. As a true, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
いいよ。
I thank you. Pray, take this.
白月さん、おやすみなさい。
Your Majesty's efforts.
よし。
Outstanding. Well done, everyone. Our efforts have been rewarded.
そしたら一回座って、もう一回座って、よし、これ OK。そしたら次に行くのは、ちょっと装備だけ整えちゃう。これ多分重いからアイテムも預けちゃおう。
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated.
いや、これは必要だ。これはいらない。これもいらない。
To the foremost.
なんで？あ、これでいいのか。
Hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find.
Welcome.
よし、荷物が軽くなったところで、さっき手に入れた探求心の証をこの人に渡すよ。
I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items?
で、まだ足りないね。あと4つあれば、このリングが手に入る。で、220個集めないと、この、弓道のリングかなが手に入らないんですよね。
We discussed perchance. Always a pleasure.
よし。で、次行くのは、
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Should I get up today?
牛舎で、
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Oh.
In every age, when the hence pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of not to mention.
What did he say his name was again? The lad's in Vermouth now. Expedition, sword trip. Saying you look
あれどこ行ったいたいたいた。
This ox cart. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
よし、これでちょっと村に行こう。
I'll not stand for this.
Fine.
なんだ
Out of the cart.
You've got them right where you want them.
お前か。
My word. Never have I seen such a fiend. Its strength must be managed on our own. We shall have to look into its head.
あ、
Walk me over to the patron master. Try to keep it occupied. I can't squander this opportunity. Bear in mind that the movement is outwitted with unwavering resistance. Such single-minded
やっちまったよ。
but not necessarily to counter. Our foe has been knocked off balance. Back to the ground.
よし、いいね。
And our quarry shall fall. Well done.
よいしょ。もうちょっと、もうちょっとだよ。はい。
Departs to victory. That strategy never would have hurt. Truly?
なんかグリフォン来た。
You've made your wicked ill-thought to rush your body to battle. Let us watch your foe's head.
ケイ。 よいしょ。
Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
よいしょ。はい、終わり。お、レベルも上がったね。起きて。
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would.
倒したけど牛舎が 壊れた。
おう、拍手拍手。
別の意味で拍手もいただけると壊れたから。どうしようかな。歩いていくしかないか。遠いな。一回ここだったら戻るか。こんな時のためにもったいないけど使う。
We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
でもう一回牛車に乗って村に行こう。いやまさかオーガーが出てくるとは思わんかったわ。
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
お願いします。
There's a ladder here.
目を閉じる。なんだ今度サイクロプスか。よいしょ。これでもくらい。いい。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。回復いなかったな。体力回復。ほいっと。どこよ。倒れろ倒れろ。これじゃ引いてないよね多分ね。捕まった。すぐぽいか。お、凍ったか。よし、サイクロプスも倒した。倒したはいいんだけどさ。もうこのまんま行くしかないか。 いや、大丈夫だ。いやー、牛舎が残っててよかった。着いたー。
Upon my life, I will see the...
さて、ここに来たのはクエストがあるから。
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Oh?
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
何売ってんの？ああ、別にいらないな。
Hope to see you again.
The other day, I espied an elf. They ill favor living alongside. I understand their reluctance. They live several, not to mention their tongue is a mystery.
Oh.
If you can't
なるほど。
I only work when I fancy, but...
Ever since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, but the fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
ああ、ウルリー家って村長代理なんだ。
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
なんだと?
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
マジか。こいつここでやるか。
You came to see me. Forgive me, I've still... How would you like to stay the night? It was by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I wanted to tell you that. If now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
止めてもらったのはありがたいな。
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
いや、いないんだよ。
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she never truly abandoned it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
ウルリー家の様子を見に行く。違う。どこに本人がいるんだか。
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of
違
need,
う。
Master. Knowing
あなたじゃないのよ。
It's a blessing to find myself.
You really ought to have returned by now.
さて、じゃあどうしようかな。
What you need.
an ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
使いたいけどね。
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for.
ぐるっと回っただけだね。さて、そしたら乗れる？
Not good will come of this.
This ox cart's back. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
乗る乗る。
What ought I to do? We are none of us alike in vocation. Our respective abilities are unique as well. I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strength.
また敵出てくるか？
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
おー、よいしょ。
Stand
かそこにいたら救者ダメだってば。
絶対いるんだ。ハットマークアンダーバーハットマーク。
なんかいるみたい。あ、でも出ない時もある。よいしょ。なんか変なの来たな。
そうなんですね。
そうなんですよ。サイクラプスが邪魔だ。倒れた倒れた。寝るな。寝るな。起きろ起きろ起きろ。倒したな。
Fortune favors us, it would seem.
This will not go unpunished.
なんでこんなところにリザードマンの死体が入ってんのよ。
I'll not take that from you.
If this is where I fall.
ちょっと面白そうだから撮ろう。スクショ。これさ、傾きこうで離してでもう一回スクリーンショット。面白い。都までついてこなかったか。さて次。そうだな。
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares.
ちょっと見に行こうか、様子をね。
I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
自分の家。
A pleasant spot to while away an afternoon. There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
ダフネどこ行った？ダフネやーい。
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense.
お？
The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
なんか村人も平気でっていう言い方あれだな。ランタン普通に持ってるね。
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
My head hurts. Will he truly be all?
That woman's taking advantage of...
My head hurts.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
What am I supposed to... Got something for me?
Here to ask aught of me, are you? Farming might look like simple work.
この人じゃねえな。
This is generally used as a material.
A curative ought to do the trick.
I spend my days in...
Pray, keep your voice low.
この人もこういうこと言うのか。よいしょ。はい、ではですね、ちょっとだけ早いんですけど、本日はこの辺で終わりにしたいと思います。
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work. Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
What should I do?
今日はこの辺で終わりにしたいと思いますよ。で、また、ちょっとね、メインストーリーなかなか進められないんですけど、そこも進められたらいいなと思ってます。で、もしかしたら次やるときはまたジョブが変わってるかもしれないです。それだけね、このゲーム、なかなか面白いんですよ。ということで、今回はこの辺で終わりにしたいと思います。それでは次回の次回の違う。それでは次回もお楽しみに。
My head hurts just thinking about it.